right, welcome to Life is Full of It. Today
It's a high energy day.
high energy, just me and Declan.
Just vibing,
We don't got
hanging out with our dicks out.
the guys here that amp us up. Like any of those guys when they're here, we're like
They bring the
jacked
party.
up.
Yeah. They bring the noise. They bring the funk.
But yeah, there's whatever's going on in the world's going on in the world. What is going on in the world right now?
I mean, I mentioned AI earlier. There's a bunch of these AI videos of like presidents ranking shit, going over anime, stuff like that.
I've been like on post for a lot of things, and a lot of things have been like all about conspiracy shit lately.
I was watching a video talking about this guy who believes there were like a mass civilization before the Ice Age. And
That would be dope.
that's not real.
Yeah, but
Atlantis isn't real.
But it
Atlantis is not real.
the movie is though.
I guess.
Did you watch Avatar?
The Last Airbender?
No, the one that matters.
No.
James Cameron.
No, I didn't watch the second one. Of course, I've seen the first one. Everybody's seen the first
I've
one.
never seen the first one.
Never seen the first one.
No,
It's shocking how good it looks.
But
It does.
Isn't there a lot of movies that just look good though?
No, this one looks. You got to remember when the movie.
I was gonna say, what about like T2? But that's James Cameron too. It's funny.
You got to remember when the movie was made too. Like this was made before there were these huge all CGI productions.
Yeah, let's talk about Jurassic Park then, because Jurassic Park came out like
Yeah, but it wasn't mostly CGI. It was a lot of practical effects.
it had mix, but yeah, I'll give you
There's
that.
guys in dino suits.
Yeah, in dino
I
suits.
will never forget the fucking foot stomp down, the little rubber toe bounce thing.
Yeah.
It just makes you giggle every time I see it.
It takes so much away.
Child labor laws in Arkansas are repealed.
Wait, what were they before?
There was a bunch of issue of like they discovered a bunch of children working that shouldn't have been working. I believe it was in Arkansas. Was it like migrant kids or something?
How do you stumble upon that?
The news is real. Image is fake from a different event. Acknowledging the false image just does not outweigh the importance of discussing erosion. Okay, cool.
But how do you fall onto that?
I'm on Reddit right now. I'm just scrolling down Reddit. So
I'm a Reddit.
I have nipples. Greg, can you milk me?
I
Jon Favreau
told you-
wielding Darksaber on set of Mandalorian.
I told you Reddit's like scary.
Yeah, I don't spend a lot of time on Reddit. I don't. actually
I
go
do
on Reddit
honestly
most
because
days.
I do because I'm a pervert and there's a lot of wrestling pages I'm on,
You're a fucking filthy.
and it always
pervert.
shows wrestling girls all the time. And like I said, if I comment anything like, man, she had a lot of work done, people will start trying to send me messages. And I'm like, either they're mad or they want me to like fan play some shit.
That's really weird.
People ask in a bunch of groups, like, I don't know, there's like a Bailey group or some shit like that. And I'm in it because I like to see Bailey or even like news on Bailey. She's a good wrestler that I like. And then guys are like, does anyone want to role play with me right now?
As being one of them's Bailey and one of them's not.
Or like they want you to be Bailey for them.
That's really gross.
It's yeah.
I mean, like whatever your kink is, it's, as long as you ask people, but it's a little weird, man.
it's gross to have.
It's
like,
weird when you fantasize pretending to be real people, right?
That is
Like
kinda
once you cross the line, like I'm gonna be this. Like if you're like I want to be the Joker, I want you to be Harley. That's like okay, they're fictional characters, right? But if it's like I want you to be Angelina Jolie and I'll be Brad Pitt, that's a little weird.
Well, I think it's even weirder when you're just like, I'm me. Can you play this?
Can you
person?
be so? Can you play the role? It's like
That's
you should text back. Do you even like me for me?
I imagine going on for that ride.
You should one of these times. Just like record it.
That's gross though, because you got to get into it. Boy.
Yeah, do it. Fuck it. That make a good YouTube video.
Now
Don't put his name in anything. Don't put
Now
him
I'm
on
gonna
it.
flick your balls. He's like, oh.
I know what we
yeah.
can talk about though. We can talk about Mr. Beast.
What happened, Mr. Beast? I heard.
Everybody's all pissed at Mr. Beast because he's helping people.
Why?
Because a bunch of people are like, oh, like Mr. Beast is just basically doing it for clout. He's the white savior guy. He's coming in and buying shit for people, but he's never really making a real impact. And it's like,
It's weird because I kind of got to him in the middle of Mr. Beast fandom. Like I wasn't there in the beginning.
oh, okay, you know,
I wasn't.
I was there from the start.
No, I wasn't there in the beginning. It was like the middle where he was to the point where
He wasn't doing Squid Games yet.
Yeah, to the point where if you're on the internet, you should have known about him by that point. Is where I was at, and then I started following him First because of Logan, then I just thought he was a dope dude, and I like watching the games. All the games I wish I could play with people and hide and seek and shit like that as an adult. That's fucking clutch. Like he rented out like a whole town. It was like this fucking farm town, and it was kind of creepy because there's like old arcades, old skee ball machines, and like arcades and stuff. But you could hide through the whole place, dude. You know how much fucking fun I would have. Then they did one in the snow, hide and seek again. Like it was fucking awesome. But those are like the weird.
But now that he's doing all this stuff for charity is the biggest.
But
thing.
he has the channel. I mean, you're going to be dropping the bombs on me right now, but I'm telling you what I know. He has.
No, I agree with you.
He's
a philanthropist.
I can't say it.
Philanthropy.
Philanthropy.
Now you're fucking me up by saying it wrong. It's philanthropy.
But what is he?
He's a philanthropist.
Philanthropist. Okay.
Not opist.
Philanthropist.
It makes it sound like an animal. He's a philanthropist.
He's a philanthropist. Philanthropist. He has that page. He's had it for a while.
Yeah, he's been doing charity work for like fucking ever. That's why I'm
and
like.
He did the trees.
The tree. That was when I first heard about him. Mr. Beast is donating a billion trees.
Him and that homie that my son will like.
Mr. Beast faces criticism after donating 20,000 pairs of shoes to South American children. Mr. Beast is under fire again. This time it's because the YouTuber star gave. It's so funny. Mr. Beast is under fire again. This time it's because the YouTuber star gave kids 20,000 shoes. Oh my God, no!
Why?
I hate news networks. I'm not going to read your news network if you're like, oh no, you have to turn off your ad blocker. And it's like, cool, I just won't waste my time then.
Well, what I hate is when they're like, do you want to read more? You got to subscribe or you got to pay.
It's just fucking annoying. It's like nobody uses your form of media anymore, bro.
A newspaper, you say? Meh.
Cool, I don't care.
But
his latest charity video, Mr. Beast gave away 20,000 pairs of shoes to African students in need. Some continue to criticize the YouTuber for profiting off systematic issues like poverty. But many Twitter struggle to wrap their heads around Mr. Beast continue to be bashed for doing good deeds.
Yeah,
That's the synopsis.
I don't quite understand why you'd be mad about it.
You don't see... He's clearly racist, bro. Clearly.
He went to South Africa.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, he's a white savior, bro. He's clearly racist. Just like all the cope and I don't understand why people would take like I'm not a big Mr. Beast guy. I'm not necessarily a fan of his style of content, but I'm not gonna fucking take shots at the guy from doing charity work. And like he's done charity work all over the world. He's not like.
And he teams up with a lot of people too.
Yeah. But
I don't know the YouTuber guy, but he's the one that was from NASA.
I have no fucking clue.
He was just on fucking Logan was watching the Hot Ones with him on it.
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
No, he's a young kid. He's not a kid. He's a young dude.
An astronaut?
I think he worked for NASA. He helped build a rover, and then now he does experiments all the time on YouTube. But I don't know. He worked with him. I think with him he cleaned the part of an ocean or some shit. Mm-mm. It was some Hero Academia. That they're isn't that in the first season that they make main homie green hair clean up?
It cleans up a beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I hate that show.
Why do you hate it? It's not bad. And I don't like anime. And
I don't like the main character. He's annoying as fuck.
All Might?
No. All Might's not the main character.
Yeah.
Deku's the main character. Yeah. Deku. Midoriya. Izuku Midoriya.
Logan, who's the guy that was on Hot Ones that he worked for NASA? He does experiments. Who?
Mark Rober?
Oh, I guess.
Mark, that name sounds familiar. Mark, did you say Rober?
Yeah, I think.
Logan knows all the ins and outs of the young youth, while I don't know who people are. That's how I learned. I would probably never know Mr. Beast or any of those people. Why you got to crinkle right by the microphone? And I made a joke to basically make you step away, and you still are crinkling it by it. Okay, your joke ended.
You're not funny anymore. Get off the stage, get the big cane, just drag him off.
Exit stage right. Damn, I sounded more like
Were you trying to be Snagglepuss or something?
Yeah, I sounded.
Exit stage right.
I basically sounded more like
Snagglepuss.
Team Rocket.
It's blasting off again.
Or
Get out of here.
Or who's
Don't you have something better to do than
who's-
stand around us?
who's Yogi Boy?
That's Maximilian Pegasus, the Yogi Boy. Oh, Yogi Boy, Kaiba Boy.
Yeah, today Donnie tried to do a Black Panther impression. And he's like, "You cannot do that." And I was like, "What? Excuse me, sir? That was your Black Panther?"
That's
And he's like, "Can you do any better?" And I go, "Probably." And he's like, "Do it." I'm like, "No, I'm not going to do it."
no, I don't be racist.
And then he's like, see. So until you do it, and I was like, "Get that man his shield." And he's like, "Okay, that's
Get
better."
this man a shit.
Oh, he's like, "Okay, that was better than mine." I was like, "Yeah, because you're over here like kunta kinte, like trying to be all like super racist African." Don't be wrong, he has an accent, but
The worst is the Will Smith from Concussion. Tell the truth. I need you to tell the truth.
he,
You've never seen that clip when he's
No.
screaming at the guy about concussions?
Chris Rock's stand up just brought up that movie. That's why I was like, "Is it really called Concussion?"
Yeah.
Hmm.
I haven't seen his special yet. How was it? My dad watched it. He said it was okay.
It's good. Like I said, it's one of those things where I'm not like knee slapping. Like it's funny, but I'm not dying. There are moments where I kind of chuckled out loud, like, but like I feel like Chris Rock has always been that way to me. Like he makes smart jokes where you're like, "Ah, that's funny," but you're not like, "Oh my god, I gotta hold my head because I'm laughing so hard." Like the Will Smith shit at the end was fucking savage and great. I'm glad he held.
Should I just watch it for that part?
I put it that in part for. I put that in part. That's fine. I put that in part for Donnie, and
You tried to cover my burp, but you could still hear it.
you could just watch that. But I recommend watching the whole thing. It's pretty interesting. He what does he really cover? It's crazy. He mentions being single, and I didn't know he was single. But he talks about his kids being hella privileged and shit. And stuff like that. But the Will Smith stuff's really good just because you finally hear his
Side of it.
Of all what he went through. And Marlon Wayans did a stand up about him saying like maybe Chris Rock's hella soft and all this shit. So I kind of was like, I don't know. Like I think that he handled it hella well. And then
Yeah, that's like a really super insecure thing to say, to be like, oh yeah, he's a pussy, he rolled over, and it's like he's the pussy in that scenario, not
Well,
Will
Chris
Smith, who
Rock-
was fucking laughing at the joke, and then the second his wife shoots him a dirty look.
Chris Rock made it very clear that Will Smith's a big ass dude and he's a little ass guy. He's not sitting there saying I could take his ass or whatever. He's like, he played Ali. He's like, he does movies with his shirt off. He's like, if I'm in a heart surgery or a heart surgeon, or if I'm having heart surgery in a movie, I wear a sweater. So I mean, he clearly is saying that, But anyways, but yeah, why are people mad at Mr. Beast? Just because he's doing good stuff?
I guess. I mean, like, it's just the normal, just creating outrage out of nothing. It's like people just need a reason to be mad at him, so they'll just.
It's just
create one.
there's some YouTube people that I believe deserve the hate, or I
like
get
Jake
annoyed.
Paul.
Well, that's a whole nother.
Well, Jake Paul's a criminal.
Is he?
Well, I mean, he rug pulled a bunch of people. He defrauded a bunch of people.
Jake Paul is
the older one.
older one. Okay.
Logan Paul's the younger one.
No, is it? Because one's in wrestling.
They're the same fucking person.
No, one's a fake boxer. The other one does wrestling that is fake.
Maybe Jake Paul's the one.
I was really happy that.
Wait, did you say Jake Paul's the older one?
I thought Logan Paul was.
Logan Paul is the older one.
Yeah, because I think we said it
yeah,
backwards.
Logan Paul's a criminal.
Because Logan Paul makes more sense because I probably heard his name more in wrestling. He's fighting Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, which kind of bums me out because Seth Rollins is such a good wrestler. And the way they feel like he has a draw. Now he's trying to be all villain, heel, and they think that works because people already hate him. But I don't want to watch it for his ass to get whooped because it's wrestling. I want to watch him get boxed because of wrestling. And Dante's going to go kill someone.
He's mad. Is somebody here?
There could be, but we didn't hear a knock or anything. But hey, calm down, buddy. He smelled you for a second.
He's like, are you the intruder? No.
You smell like ass, sir. But no, like
I smell my ass. What is my ass supposed to smell like?
I don't know. I saw a video of dog smelling this chick's ass, and then he immediately threw up afterwards. It was pretty funny.
That's gross.
But yeah, those guys are on a whole different platform because they're beyond YouTube now.
Whatever. Fuck them.
You don't really follow them like I do because I don't mean to follow them.
Do you hate watch them?
Yeah. Like, I was so pumped that Jake Paul lost his boxing match.
Did you hear about that stuff? When he was giving his buddy a hard time for his religion?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh,
we did it. We actually talked about it on here.
Was that the episode with Rudy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who I still have not seen in a while. I was actually...
Have you talked to him in a while?
No. I think he said...
I pissed him off too much by...
He went and he was at a family...
You might have to cut all this out, so we just...
No, it's not that serious. We're not being rude here. It's just that...
I know, but he got mad at me last time for just questioning his religion. I don't know if he wants us to rehash this whole shit.
Well, it's just at a family gathering. He was just explaining to, I think, my dad...
that I'm not just... What?
Like what all went down.
What went down?
Why he got mad?
Was he supposed to... For me to...
Did you want anything?
Was I supposed to powder his balls or something?
Are you hungry at all?
A little bit, yeah.
In and out at all?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'll take an animal style fry.
Yeah, like he.
Yeah, we live in California.
Hell yeah! Fuck Whataburger. I want to try it.
Women, weed, and weather, baby.
Everybody says that's really, really good. I want to try it, but when they show it, it doesn't look impressive to me. But maybe In and Out doesn't look
Dude,
impressive.
you'll just take a bite and say, "Damn, what a burger!"
Take a bite of In and Out. Like
it's in, it's out.
That's nasty.
Dude, I'm all burpy right now.
Well, you're drinking Starry.
Sponsored by Star. Sponsored by Starry.
Starry makes you.
Stick this.
I'm drinking ginger ale.
Stick this up your bum hole. Shoot it up your pee hole.
And then you'll burp it out.
Take a syringe and inject it directly into
But
the
no,
brain.
I was glad when.
Can you take a syringe and go through someone's skull? No, right? Because the skull's in the way, right?
Yeah, you
So,
can.
but like, how deep can the needle go then?
What? Why are you thinking about this?
It just clicked in my head because I was like, inject it directly into your brain. And I'm like, how do you do that? Because you have to go into the nose or under.
Oh, do you know what? Off
play
subject
back
of
here.
your stupid ass thing.
Fuck you. Kill yourself.
Talking about Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Jake Paul, number one, I'm glad he got his ass whipped. The boxing match. That's
glad
what
he's dead.
I follow him because of boxing. It's bad because I hate watching him. I want him to fucking lose.
Wasn't there like controversy though?
There's always controversy, but this one you could really tell that this dude's a boxer. He fought a boxer finally, and the boxer like was outboxing him.
Well, he fought Floyd Mayweather.
No, his older brother did.
Oh, who's fighting who?
And
Who's the fighter? Who's not the fighter?
His older brother did, and that one there's clips of audio of him going, "Dude, take it easy. It's just an exhibition." And that was all for money, dude. They made hella money off that. That's why I think a lot of it is. But this other dude, this boxer dude, he wasn't playing around. Fury. It's not Tyson Fury, but dude, the Logan Paul, he has a drink called Prime. It's so fucking good. I hate it because there's a flavor. Do you know the red, white, and blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, the popsicle. Oh my god.
I haven't tried it. I refuse to give him any of my money.
I don't like to, but they fucked me, dude.
Too bad. Now you're hooked.
And there's only 30 calories.
Yeah,
per
because you got a
serving.
weak will, Ernie. You're just a pussy.
No, nothing has.
No, you're not even a pussy because pussies are powerful, bro. You're a pinky toe.
Someone. What was Dave Chappelle saying about?
I've seen a woman pick up a weight with her coochie, bro.
Ew.
Pussies are powerful.
Oh yeah, the way they put the ball into, them, and then they
and they lift.
what are they called?
Your Kegels?
Kegels. I was gonna say clinching. They're clinching.
You don't go home and do Kegel exercises, Ernie?
No, you can though.
You're not in there just doing.
You do somewhat of when you cut off your piss. It's similar to. And they say the more you can do that, the more you can hold off your ejaculation.
Just imagine
so
you
I've
take
read.
pee. Just your wife hearing.
Sounds like a fucking typewriter. But no, yeah, the drink. Like I said, there's nothing that's that flavor. I've never had that. It brings me back to childhood. You've had that flavor, right?
No. I haven't tried it.
No, the red, white, and blue.
It's not a flavor.
Popsicle.
Yeah, it tastes like cherry and lemon slightly.
Actually, it tastes a lot like
and a little bit of blueberry.
like the Gatorade we like. Jesus Christ, like the Gatorade we like, the Cherry Rush or whatever it's called.
Glacial cherry.
Whatever it's called.
Sorry, this Star is making me awfully gassy.
Well, I'm drinking ginger ale.
Don't drink Star, you guys. It's shit.
I'm ginger ale. I did because my stomach hurts. Like I always.
Whoa, dude. Sorry, I'm just having a really hard time recalling the exact moment I asked.
So I just throw in my 2 cents and whatever.
As
But-
you reach slowly for
my
your
ginger ale?
ale. Nobody else could see that, but I could see it.
But
Ernie's got tiny arms.
I'm built like a T-Rex.
T-Rex arms are powerful.
Were they?
Yeah, the hypothesized to be used are strong enough to lift the T-Rex off the ground.
Like a push-up?
Push-up. They're supposed to be used. The idea is that they were probably used for sex, to like hold on.
Jesus Christ. That's fucking weird.
D-
Are we-
Dinosaurs had to have sex, Ernie. I know you don't believe they're real, but if they are, they'd have to have sex.
Are we sure T-Rex doesn't have longer arms? Or we just found bones and put it together like a wrong puzzle?
Considering we've done that like 5 times, no.
We've put together 5 T-Rexes?
I don't know. Paleontology is weird. I don't want to make any statements about paleontology without being educated.
I don't want to get them mad at us.
The paleosphere?
The what?
The paleosphere.
What's that?
I don't know. That's what I would call that community of paleontologists.
Oh, that's a good name.
Paleosphere.
Yeah.
It's probably a real term. It's just about the Earth from prehistoric times. It's paleosphere. You were asking me about what was Dr. Sattler? She's a paleobotanist.
I know she studies, because
Plants.
that's how she figures out the Triceratops is.
Dude, she's savage in that movie. She just sticks her hand right in that shit, and everybody's just like, Ian Malcolm's like grossed out. She's just like feeling around in the shit.
Could you do that? No, not. I mean, if you can't do that, then you can't do this, or they have to inseminate.
Artificially inseminate?
Inseminate, like a cow, where you gotta shove your hand all the way down.
I've seen it.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
It was a. Fucking,
I don't need to artificially inseminate a cow. I'll just go see your mom. Oh! That was Ernie. Give me a high five.
Yeah, right. It was a punishment on Practical Jokers, so I've seen it there. But have you seen it in person?
No, I've seen a bull get castrated in person.
Jesus Christ! You just put rubber bands around their balls.
Basically, yeah. Just wonk wonk. They fall off. And you cook them up afterwards, and that's some good eating.
People do eat.
They're called Blue Mountain oysters. No, Rocky Mountain oysters. Not Blue Mountain State.
That I can't imagine eating that.
It's just like every other kind of meat.
I just can't imagine eating it and being like,
I bet I could serve it to you, tell you it's something else, and you just wouldn't even ever know.
You don't think I'd taste the chewiness or something?
You wouldn't be like, this tastes like ball sack.
Well, if I
How many
never had-
balls have you eaten in your life, Ernie?
Right, but
No.
I'm saying, but when I feel like it's just
They're not
regular meat-
shaped. They're not like they don't look like what you would imagine testicles to look like.
Well, we think their testicles look like testicles, but they cut it up when they feed it to you.
No. They force feed it to you.
Yeah.
Tie you to a chair. Come on, eat it.
That's why fear is a factor for me.
You're just choking on it.
I can't.
Choke on these balls.
Wouldn't it be the first time?
Do you think I could cut your balls off and feed them to you, and you'd be cool with that?
Yeah. No. That's how we get mad cow.
No, you get mad cow by feeding. What's the guy feed his cow beef, and the whole comment section was like, "Thanks, this is how we get mad cow disease." The whole comment section is just being like, "Dude, what are you doing? Stop it!" He got like a McDonald's burger and gave it to one of the cows.
That's fucking weird.
It is really weird.
What?
Do you know pigs can bite through bone like butter?
Really?
Yeah.
Never want to get a pig mad.
I think that's Snatch. Is that Snatch, or is it the Italian job where the British guy's talking about that?
Yeah, because the mobster
I get rid of a
feeds.
boy.
He feeds.
I don't get rid of the bodies. I create the bodies.
Yeah, he feeds the pigs. That's his mobster thing.
Chop them up.
That's his fishes.
Pigs will bite through bone.
I was
like
thinking about that the other
butter.
day that we talk so much about animals. I'm like, we might as well be a fucking National Geographic.
None of us have experience in it, though.
Yeah, but we always have our theories of what we could fight, what we cannot fight, and
Could you fight a cow?
yeah,
No, you couldn't.
yeah.
No, you
it's not
couldn't.
gonna punch me.
It's a cow.
So if a mad cow was mad at me,
Yeah, you'd be fucked.
it just rams me.
It stomps on you and kicks you.
I have to fall down first.
It's a cow. It's much bigger than you. Have you ever been near a cow?
Yeah,
Existed in the same space of a cow?
yeah.
You know how big cows are? You know how heavy cows are? You get your fade rocked.
Aren't they
by
called
a cow?
the
Cow
hip-
would get up on its hind legs and just start doing combos and shit.
Aren't they the hippos of the land?
Wouldn't hippos be the... No, because sea cows are the cows of the sea.
What? You said it right.
Manatees
Manatees are the.
are the sea... They're also called sea cows, are the cows of the sea.
Oh, okay. I was getting it confused.
What came first, the cow or the hippo?
Depends on who.
Depends on who you ask.
No, wouldn't it be a hippo?
They probably share a very similar ancestor.
So why the fuck would you ask me?
Because
You said it like you knew the.
it's like the
answer.
chicken. It's like what came first, the chicken or the egg? What came first, the hippo or the cow?
The chicken or the egg really hurts my head.
It shouldn't.
It's an egg.
The egg came first. Because the prehistoric chicken had to have given birth to a mutated chicken that would then give birth to another mutated chicken. Ergo, until we get the exact right mutation where we get the modern chicken. But its parent's not going to exactly be a copy of that.
But why did it cross the road?
I don't know. Did you ask?
I really hate jokes like that.
Why did chicken cross the road? To get to the other side, dumbass.
Or when people try to French it up and make it like better or
How
funnier.
do you put a?
Are you Jerry Seinfeld listening?
What's
the deal?
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
Peanuts, no nuts.
What's the deal with? No, I can't say that. I can't make that joke.
What was a joke?
You have to cut it out.
No,
now.
it's fine. I don't want to cut it out. But I just want you to be like, yeah, I can't say that. I'm like, what was it?
Most of the times you can coax the jokes out of me, but not that one.
Well,
It's not even offensive.
then why do you even worry? No one will listen to us.
What's the deal with the Jewish state?
Jewish date?
State, homie.
Oh. That's not even a good joke.
Yeah, because the other one was way worse.
Yeah. Yeah. The Jews get it bad, man.
I like Jews.
Yeah.
I like Jews. You can't call it the Jews. Don't
Well-
say we don't call it the blacks, do we?
Well, they should actually be called African.
That's why
American.
you know who Mark Norman is?
No.
He's a comedian. He kills me because he only refers to groups that way, but that's just how he talks. He's like the blacks, and he was on a podcast with Shane Gillis, and every time he'd say the blacks, Shane Gillis would say people afterwards just to cover the base. Shane Gillis kills me. You seen Shane
What is
Gillis
it?
before?
No. What does he do?
They're both comedians. They've been around on podcasts on all everybody else's podcasts, but they do stand up. That's their funniest stuff.
And they've been around.
Dude, Shane Gillis kills.
Well, that's what, like, going back to the whole, like, Mr. Beast, like, influencers and stuff. I think there's so many people that are worse, and a lot of them are comedians that have their own podcasts, and they're now considered, like,
Chris D'Elia,
a viewpoint. Like,
who
dude,
supposedly was canceled.
I can't stand Bobby Lee.
Why?
He's annoying. You know who annoys me?
Because
too?
he's a cuck.
He is.
No,
he's
he's
just
not.
weird. But like Theo Vaughn's weird too.
You don't like Theo Vaughn?
He's just. I think he just
so-
makes up shit.
But that's the thing is, he says it with such confidence.
Yeah, I
that
think
it's so
he
funny.
makes up shit like, yeah, we used to go
Yeah.
to this guy that he was slow and he used to masturbate us and this and that, or make us touch him for some candy, and it's like,
I could come into my tell Paul's dad. I don't know, man. They were a little touchy feely out there.
he just tells all those stories, and I'm like, at first I used to believe him, and I used to be like, yeah, that's kind of funny because that sounds like it really happened. Now I've seen so many clips of him that I'm just like, this dude's full of shit, like hella full of shit.
Never trust a man who does a podcast by himself.
Well, he has a lot of people that
Why don't you like Bobby Lee?
I feel like he was a lot different of a dude back in the day.
What do you mean? Besides him being 50 years old or something crazy like that.
No, he just seemed more normal. No, trying to look for shock value, like when he did things. I don't know. Maybe it's because he has a platform now. It's weird he does it with his ex too, who is actually too attractive for him. In my,
Well, she got played him.
she talks about like
Yeah, she's weird.
she like
I don't like her.
jerked off like dogs when she was younger.
Yeah, I don't like her. She's really weird.
She's fucking like. But that's the problem.
People be like, oh, she's funny. You know, she's really good at this whole podcasting thing. I'm like, what does it mean to be really good at this whole podcasting thing?
It's just if it entertains you, I guess.
Well, yeah, it'll entertain.
there's a
me
lot of
'cause
people-
You get entertaining people on, and Bobby Lee is there.
Well,
and
it's
Bobby
just-
Lee is like Mr. Sensitive.
If you're bored, you can listen to a lot of people talk and just talk.
like Brandon Schaub.
Who's that?
Oh my god. You know who Brandon Schaub is?
I probably know his face. What's his name?
Brendan Schaub.
Is he funny?
No, he's like the least funny dude ever. He's literally the comedian.
Oh God, yeah.
He's the worst.
wow. He does that one with the guy from Mad TV all the time.
Callen?
I don't know his fucking name.
Brian Callen?
I think so.
Look up Brian Callen.
But yeah, that dude's the absolute. Like they brought him on. They bring him on fucking ridiculousness all the fucking time. Like my mom and them, they always watch ridiculousness every
You know
time.
it's
fucking
scripted?
Yeah, I heard it's horribly scripted, but it's weird because that means they do a really good job because it seems natural. When
Well, they've been doing it for millions and millions of years, so.
Rob your dick. That's one guy.
Old, dude. He looks old.
That's one person too. With talk about Mr. Beast wise, that fool generates a lot of fucking money.
Well, he built a business.
Who's that? Who else? Who's on looking up? Almost had a fucking
Brian
stroke.
Callen.
Brian Callen.
Callen.
Yeah, 100%.
That guy's fucking annoying.
Yeah, he. Their clips always come on my reels.
Why?
They just always come on. Maybe it's because I watched one of them, and then they're like, you know what? We got more for you.
You don't just skip past them. Do you watch all of the YouTube? Your reels are on TikTok, Instagram? I don't know what the fuck the reels are. Facebook reels?
YouTube has reels, and Facebook has
Well,
reels.
YouTube has shorts.
Shorts, whatever.
It's because
Excuse
reels.
me.
TikTok is just TikTok.
TikTok. I don't really watch TikTok that much.
I don't use TikTok at all.
The only time I see
Never,
TikTok
ever. I'm so cool. I've never downloaded TikTok ever. That makes me so edgy and so cool.
You are.
I know.
Facebook has a lot of them, and that's how I see TikToks is through Facebook. As they'll show stuff. I watch a lot of things with people fighting with cops, so that comes up a lot. I see a lot of things of 60 Days, and
And what?
that's when they put people in
in
the
prison?
jail system, and
For 60 days.
yeah, and they have to find the snitches and not die.
You see that drug guy? The guy who talks about drugs in
What?
working with the cartel?
No.
This guy, he's been on podcasts and stuff like that. He's like the ultimate, like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's like his whole character is fabricated. People call him a plant, call him an FBI plant.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is he like for real one?
He's talking about people growing thousands of plants under their house. You literally couldn't grow thousands of plants under a house. There's not enough space.
You don't know that.
I do.
How deep is it? How deep is underneath the house, though?
Before you hit sensitive wiring that the government would immediately know that you hit. I don't know. Probably like a foot. But like you couldn't grow 1,000. Even if I used the backyard, the front yard, and this plate inside of here, and then under this place, I still wouldn't have enough room for 1,000 plants.
How big are the plants?
They're huge. They're like the size of like
You started to sound
Probably
like
take up-
fucking Shaggy. They're huge.
like Scoob. These plants were huge.
Yeah, that sounds like
This is
something.
the shit that killed Tupac, Scoob. I saw that video of Biden. He's like doing the presidential thing, and he's got like a bag of weed and a bong, and he's talking about how good the weed is. He's like, this shit. I got to play it for you, because the line that is the funniest is this shit killed Tupac.
Damn. But yeah, I feel like you can do 1,000 plants. Depends how big the house is. If it's a big house,
No, you can't.
you can't break those cuffs. I believe you could. And you get mad at me for playing things on my phone.
Yeah, but this is hilarious. This is actually,
Yeah, but this is worth it.
this is actually funny. The most of the shit you play is like not is either inappropriate.
That's inappropriate. Emotional damage. All the kids say that. By kids, I mean my son and his cousins.
Why is the Wi-Fi taking for fucking ever?
Because you're not connecting.
It says, I'm smoking that Bhutanese Shadow Garden Grown Dark Evil Pack is the name of the video.
It's, you're speaking of presidential. It's funny. Crystal had to watch, my wife had to watch something for her homework. And it was a whole long Bill Clinton speech about, like,
I'm smoking on Bhutanese Shadow Garden Grown Dark Evil Pack. They watered this with the blood of 36 dragons. Shit so purple it should be asking me, where's Ronald? Nigga, this shit will turn your pacemaker off. Nuclear levels of sour, lung slaughtering, necromancer kush. Shit got diamonds on it, so you know that THC to CBD ratio is fucking swag, nigga. A whiff of this shit? Yeah, that nefarious evil sorcerer Moongrass. This shit straight out of K-Lid. This shit is what shot Tupac. Rip my nigga for real, dog.
what is it? Is it just
It's an AI doing
an AI doing his voice?
Never.
That's hilarious.
There's a bunch of them. Let me see if I can find another one.
Yeah, but whoever did that, did someone write that or the AI did it?
Somebody wrote that out, but the AI does the voice.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if AI came up with those
It's
good
the
of
shit that
jokes,
shot Tupac.
but Crystal had to listen to Bill Clinton's speech or some shit, and it was supposed to be about the whole I did not have sex with that woman. I've never heard the whole speech. He fucking talks about all kinds of shit. In the last like 20 seconds, he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I did not." He does that famous clip.
Man, it's crazy to me that Konami still hasn't banned Maxi.
I mean,
It ruins the game and no one likes it. There's no good reason not to ban it.
well, technically, in a best of one format, going first would be completely overpowered were it not for Maxi keeping the combo decks in check.
Oh, shut up.
Like, hypothetically, if...
Seriously, dude?
hypothetically,
Really good.
If you were to have a best of one
It's
format with no Maxi,
Ben
decks that
Shapiro
combo
and
endlessly, such as Wind
Joe
Ups and
Rogan.
Infinity, would be completely
We're talking about
unbeatable.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, they would not.
The fact is, no one wants to watch 10-minute combos every game, and it goes without saying that people would much rather prefer playing against decks that do their plays quickly before passing turns, such as Labyrinth and Runic Stun.
And no one likes playing against those decks. Did you watch my replay where my opponent drew 20 cards?
Joe, you send me around 15 replays a day, there's no way I could watch them all.
Jamie, pull up that replay.
Okay,
Look at that.
yeah, well,
I was playing dinosaurs. Do you really think dinosaurs need to be gate-kept by this bullshit?
first
How are
and
they
foremost,
doing
if
it so
you're going first
well?
with dinosaurs, that's already a terrible
there's
mistake,
so
and you
much
didn't have
of
to
their
summon
voices
20
on the
times
internet
after
for
they
it to pull
activated
off
Maxi.
of.
What should I do? Set a baby and pass turn?
This only proves my point. You are playing a degenerate strategy, setting up an
A
unbreakable board, and you
generator
wanna
isn't
complain about
playing
your
this.
opponent
They're
drawing
actually finding
20
clips
cards.
and putting them
Your
together,
opponent probably needs
No,
those
it is
20 cards to
taking
have even a
those
slight chance of
clips,
breaking your board.
listening to the audio of them,
And it just
copying
soaks
the
it all
audio, basically
I just activated
making
each
their
Ruby's
voice.
20 times.
So what are you even complaining about?
So what are you even
Sick of
complaining
this
about?
hand trap metagame. I miss the old Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, me too.
God. Ben Shapiro's voice just sounds like
Let's see
fucking
if I can there's a couple.
screeching.
There's one that killed me. I think it was a president's playing zombies or something.
Even if I agree with Ben Shapiro ever, I just can't hear him talk. Dude, who was it that was all about his sister? And they showed me her? Good lord. Boobs big as your head, dude. It's crazy. And I think people just want to, like, hate screw her to be like, yeah, Ben, what's up?
That's a little weird.
Well, yeah.
Then you're letting Ben in your head too much.
Yeah, I thought about Ben the whole time. How angry he's going
It's
to
that
be.
shit that shot Tupac.
How angry he's going to be that I got between those whoppers.
There are too many damn wizards on my block. Shit is getting annoying for real. Like a nigga can't even walk to the store anymore without a fucking wizard casting a fireball and setting my
Stranger
path
Things?
ablaze. Like, come the fuck on, dude. Are you for real? This is the shit a nigga gotta deal with now? You're just gonna set my path ablaze? Just like that? All right, dog, I got you. Watch this. I whip out my own spell book. I was a wizard the whole time. And cast Whirlwind to make a fire tornado, and then send it right back at his bitch ass. Abracadabra, my dick in your mouth, fuck nigga.
Where the fuck do you find these?
I have listened to so many of them, they now just pop up on my feed. I get them like all the time.
What feed? Because you said you're
Greetings,
not.
travelers and adventurers. Before we begin, I think it would be a good idea for you all to introduce your characters.
I'm a paladin, so obviously call me Paladon, short for Paladonald, or call me Sir Donald, Master Don, Sexy
What's
Don.
up, guys? I'm Obarman Dornwood.
Who's
an
that?
Elf Archer.
Very nice.
Obarman
Paladon and
Dornwood?
Obarman. Decent fantasy name so far. Now it's your turn, Joe.
This is a role-playing game, Joe. Why did you come as yourself?
How am I myself?
Aren't you dressed as an old pedophile?
Motherfucker, I'm a cleric.
This seems completely inappropriate.
Guys, chill out.
It's Obama.
Right, so I am a human
Oh.
cleric
That's the
heralding
last
from the
voice.
pious, God-fearing settlements of Ilazor. I'm proficient in healing, and my name is Joey.
Great name.
Nice one, Joey.
That name kind of sucks, no?
Whoa, come on now.
Don't listen to him, Joey.
Thanks again for doing this, Ben. None of us are
Dude,
experienced
I would
dungeon
pay
masters, so we thought you'd be perfect.
This is my headcanon. This
monthly-
really happens. Okay,
monthly
this is real.
fee to hear those guys with Ben Shapiro as the GM.
The DM, yeah. Then they do this right. So there's a character from the Elder Scrolls game called Dagoth Ur, who's like a character I really like because there's a couple memes involved with him that I find very funny. But they've been doing his voice too because his voice is already like there's an
Well,
audio
it's-
file.
yeah.
439. I'm here with Dagoth self-proclaimed leader of the Sixth House, the tribe unmourned.
Surprised how
and
well they
slayer
could
of the
use
Nerevarine.
Rogan, too.
How are you doing today?
Let's cut the chase here, Joe. You brought me on here for one reason and one reason only, and that's because you want a big, juicy argument between you and me to happen, and for your lapdog fans to jump into the comments and kiss your ass while ignoring.
Here, I'll pull the funniest Dagoth Ur one
Calm down now. There's no reason.
because a lot of these are like they're either somebody wrote them or they're already
Some are like
they're pre-existing copy
that.
pasta.
That Joe Rogan didn't sound as smooth as the other Joe.
No, because they're not all the same.
because he's like, "Come on, you didn't mean to." Blah blah blah. God, what are we gonna be able to do with this
In the
technology
future?
in the future?
Who the fuck knows? I'm trying to find that.
It's kind of scary.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. Come and look upon the... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were an Argonian. No, it's not a problem. I had just expected a dark elf. No, it's not because I think they're more capable or anything. It's just because you... No, dude, I don't have an issue with reptiles. Some of my best slaves were Argonian. All right, that came out wrong. Listen, what I'm trying to say is that... What? I'm sure you come from a very fine swamp. Very good with a spear. Assuming? I'm not assuming anything. That's just what you people do. The royal you. As in, look, we got off on the wrong foot. Together we shall speak for the law and the land and shall drive the mongrel lizards of the empire. Dogs. I meant dogs. Look, I'm sorry, I just really expected a Dunmer. What? Why? Because you were a Dunmer the last 8 fucking times. I don't know what the hell Azura's playing at, making you an Argonian, but I assume it's a joke. No, I don't think Argonians are jokes. Can we just fight? This is making me very uncomfortable.
I feel like we're not hearing the other side of the convo.
There's no other part of that comment.
I know, but that's what it feels like.
Because you're in the video game, you're not saying anything back to him.
Right.
But he like has this whole speech. He's like, "You've come to help. You have forgotten the sixth house, the sixth tribe, and the house unmoored and shit like
Have
that.
you ever seen?
Come, sun and moon.
Do
Come
we
and
play?
look upon the stars."
Do we play it earlier, or was it before we recorded that the guy got in trouble on Twitter for his deepfake?
Oh, you mean the streamer?
Yeah.
His GP. I think we might have talked about that, but
Did you play it though on here? And then that's
I didn't play the video of him getting. What are you talking about?
no. Someone was talking about him getting in trouble. We just listened to it, but I was like, was it before we recorded or after we recorded? I don't know.
Oh, you mean Linus Tech Tips?
Yeah, whoever the fuck.
But then there's somebody else that was mentioned before that the guy was referencing, which is that Twitch streamer that pulled up his thing and had all his deepfake points. Linus Tech Tips did not. Linus
and
Tech
that
Tips,
guy got canceled or something like
yeah,
that.
Linus Tech Tips just openly
Have you ever
admitted
seen-
to casually using
have you-
retard.
What?
Yeah,
Have you?
but like, me and you could both admit we've used that word in the past.
we had a whole fucking episode about it.
about how it's not a good thing to say though. You shouldn't call anybody that and all that kind of stuff.
It's just,
But-
I don't. It's the whole episode about it. I don't use it in that way, but it doesn't matter because no matter how I say it,
That doesn't change the rest of the context.
yeah,
It's okay, Ernie. You're learning.
whatever.
We'll make a liberal of you yet.
Have you ever seen the deepfake porn?
No interest in it.
Really?
It's not real people.
It's just interesting.
I no interest in it.
Like, it's weird how the faces are on
I don't
it.
see famous people be like, I'm gonna imagine having sex with that person.
Really?
No, not really.
But you'll watch a porn and be like, do you
Yeah, because
picture?
it's not so much about the person.
Do you
in
picture the
porn.
person?
It's more about what's going on in the porn for me.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
what
it's
kind
your
of
mom.
porn? No, definitely not that. Stepsister only, please.
Stepmom for me. Stepsister's a little too close.
See, I can't get rid of it.
Because stepmoms are always new.
I don't ever click. I don't click on something because it says step anything.
Yeah, no,
That
of
makes-
course not. It's
But the reason it's there is because most of those porns. I can't believe we got on porn.
Welcome to
most of those porn videos don't. Sometimes they won't even mention.
But look-
a familial relation. They'll just say something, right?
They half of the fucking
Did you fuck your elbow up?
yeah
Did you fucking?
on the trampoline.
Yeah, you burned yourself.
I was bleeding. I don't know. It hurts really bad. Crystal keeps making fun of me of how much I keep complaining because anytime I touch it, it hurts. What's so funny? Did she nod or some shit?
She's just behind you.
But in between the commercials of your porn or whatever, half of it is
In between, I don't get porn commercials in the middle of the video.
not whatever. While you're waiting for the video, it's like, come play this game, and it's all like AI, virtual reality, and it's like,
There's this one the other night that I saw that was make your step sibling in this porn game and fuck them, and I'm like, that seems really, really weird that you're advertising that.
it's just weird in general because we're in a different zone. Our state of mind's very different while we're in this.
Spanking the monkey,
Yeah, your mind's weird, and it's
jerking
like,
the turkey.
and you really don't want to be bothered by ads or anything like that. So when you're trying to get to the clip
That's
or
why I
whatever,
pay for browsers.
okay,
I don't pay for browsers. Why would I do that?
but a lot of them are like, make anyone you want look like this person, and they have advertised the deep faking, and I'm just like, fuck, where are we gonna go with this? Because like I said, the VR already.
Okay, I'm gonna enjoy my presidents playing different video games while I can before I have to worry about the AI taking over the entire world.
Well, I don't think it's taken over the world. Well, I mean, I think we'll be using the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Because how many of these guys are actually gonna be on these video games that they're fucking like, they look like CGI characters, and they're like, I can't click past it because I gotta wait for it to load. It says I have 5 seconds.
Oh, are you talking about like SFM stuff?
I don't know. They look like Toy Story.
They're like 3D videos of people.
Yeah, they're like,
That's called SFM. That's
Come-
Source Filmmaker.
come-
Most of that stuff is
come-
animated in a video game.
come do this,
That's why,
girl.
that's why it looks like a video game, though. Is most of it's animated using a video game engine, using Source SFM, Source Film. No, Source. I just said the name a second ago.
Well, anyways,
Source Filmmaker.
some of the deep fakes are so freaking good. There was one I saw of Anne Hathaway. It looked dead on like.
Don't you
it was
feel
her.
wrong for watching that?
No, it's fake.
That's fucked up.
Do you feel like I'm violating Anne Hathaway?
I don't have to feel that way. She probably feels that way.
She takes her top off and stuff like that already. Does she?
Wow, slut shaming now?
Does she? No, I'm saying, does she think guys don't look at that? That's like, what's her name? Anna.
That she's consenting to that though. She's not consenting to somebody
What's her-
illegally making money in a video off of her.
Oh,
Likeness.
I don't know how they. I mean, shit, they
If
could
it says
make
they have
money.
to sign up and you have to pay, then yeah.
Oh no! This one's well.
well,
It probably originated somewhere.
Well.
You look like
That's
you're
you.
fucking taking it.
My pussy.
Yeah.
my dude, my pussy's gonna explode, bro.
Imagine
My
if a girl
pussy.
talked to you like that.
Popping, bro.
Anna,
Stick my thumb in there and go.
Anna D. Armas. I always forget how to say her name.
Is that the? That's
She's
the
from Knives Out, the
Yeah.
first one. And she's all pissed off about, she has hella sex scenes, but she was pissed off about
You're just wrong.
being, huh?
Are you about to tell me she was pissed off about the deepfake stuff?
No. She was mad that people weren't going to they were going to use their Marilyn Monroe clips for different things, which
What do you mean?
that she didn't make it clear, but everyone took it as masturbation.
So she didn't know people were going to jerk off to her?
That's my point.
That's like, but that's not the same thing as the.
But that's why I told you Anne Hathaway, like I said, the video shows her face or whatever. But then I said, but you're like, you think that blah, blah, blah. And then I said, well, she already does like topless things.
Yeah, but that she's not consenting to this.
But people are still going to masturbate. People got their imagination.
Then use your imagination. You don't need to make reproductions with people in there not consenting. What if somebody made a porn with your wife in it?
Okay, but
no, answer that question. What if somebody made a porn?
Oh well, what can I do?
Wow, that's pathetic.
What can I do?
Besides,
what?
It's not about. It's not about what can you do. You might as well let it happen, bro. We're all gonna die. You might as well let it happen. So why don't you just never spend any time taking care of your health?
You're laughing at the presidents and stuff, but you could say the same thing. Like,
no, you can't.
That's
because
not
I'm not
fair.
getting sexual gratification. I'm not.
You're getting humor out of it.
It's their. That's like way different. The fact that you're
that's not fair to them. That's not. That's not fair to them. Well, while Declan walks away, we'll sit there and talk about how the fact that I feel it is the same. It is the same because when you look at it, they're both being used for different reasons without their consent, and they both don't say it's okay. But you could still entertain and have fun with either way. Fun as in gross way, or fun as in humor, laughing at it, having that kind of fun with it. But the person still doesn't give the consent. We're using these people's faces and their names and stuff against their will. Regardless if it's for porn or if it's not for porn.
Are you making an argument to yourself right now?
No, I'm defending my part.
You're wrong now.
We're still, no matter what, we're using these people's faces and...
you can cope all you want.
We're using their faces and their voices and whatever without their consent. So shouldn't we be getting mad at everybody? Everybody that's doing it? Regardless if it's for sex, regardless. Because honestly, the ones that are for sex are the ones that are in the pornos or whatever. Those ones are just people are trying to match up a face or whatever. It's really weird. It gets really glitchy and stuff. It's just odd. It's really odd. It stumbles upon porn sites here and there, but I know there are particular websites you can go to that are just for deep faking. And I know deep faking's become very popular with just using, like, people do the Obama deep faking and stuff like that.
Do you think it is wrong to deep fake famous women into porn?
What's deep fake?
Like,
you replace their face.
Like if I took your face and I put it on someone else's body.
No.
That's not a violation of somebody?
No.
So if I did it to you, it wouldn't be a violation. You wouldn't feel violated. You wouldn't feel like...
I think it's weird.
But you wouldn't feel violated.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Is this like sex is a very private part of your life. It is not something you just...
Well, it depends on the person, because some people look at sex as a very personal thing.
Getting my wife's perspective.
But then there's some people who think sex should be
if a famous person was like, I don't want these videos being created with me, do you think it is your moral obligation to avoid those videos?
I think it's per person, to be honest.
Well, look at the fappening. A bunch of people got their own personal...
That's fucked up. That's not cool.
Photos.
Yeah, that's not
hacked.
cool.
But did you look at them?
No.
Bullshit.
Sorry, I didn't. Do you want me to prove it to you? Because I can't.
I mean...
I think it is wrong, in terms of anybody's context, to take their face and put it in a position having sex, being violated... without their consent. If somebody wants to be in a movie where they want to get naked and do a sex scene, that's fine. But if someone...
I can say without their consent, I think it's inappropriate. But if that person...
But my thing is, you could close your eye. Okay, so like... I told Declan, like, I saw a really good Anne Hathaway one where they matched her face on the act. Whoever the porn actress was, it looked like Anne Hathaway. These are really good. We're talking about AIs. It was really good, like how well they did it, and it gets glitchy sometimes when they move and stuff like that. It depends how well, I guess, the tech is. I don't know how you can really.
If you were to say, like, if I were to get famous,
but no, I'm just saying in general, like
you were like like dragging on for too long.
Well, Declan's saying, you know, if I was to be like, oh yeah, Anne Hathaway, I'm gonna watch her get done with her fake face on some other person's body, I'm violating that person. But shouldn't I or can I already violate her while I just close my eyes and think about doing her?
You can.
Yeah, but nobody's producing material without a person's
But you're not benefiting financially.
Yeah.
I don't benefit financially, period.
Yeah, but they will.
But they will. The people that you're watching the video on.
So even
they're
if that's even
financially
grosser
responsible.
than anything. That somebody's going to make money off of the sex service of somebody else.
I'm sure she knows.
Well, I would think.
Well, you'd be shocked how dumb celebrities are.
I'm sure. Okay, well, I'm
They
sure
just-
there's some celebrities who know that they have some form of themselves, like Kim Kardashian.
Well,
She only has one sex tape.
sex
out, but I'm
tape,
sure
sex
she
tapes
has
aren't illegal. Deep fakes, I believe, are.
No.
Yeah, they're cracked down on.
Deep face. It's called deep face.
Fake.
Deep fakes.
Deep fakes.
Deep fakes. God damn, you sound so fucking gross.
I like doing that AMSR stuff. It's like really like.
Yeah, you don't have headphones on hearing it, so he gets mad at me for so many things, and he's doing like
I did it on accident, and I'm just giving you a little bit more time. Okay, relax.
getting food fucking everywhere.
Just because you like violating women doesn't mean you get to be mad.
That
But is it violating if they want it?
we don't know.
They're asking for it. That's basically what your argument was, though. Is that if they've been in naked on TV, they can have this thing. Bye. See ya, loser.
Is if they were seen naked already, someone could already masturbate to them.
Okay.
So
They made that stuff. The issue is not the masturbation. You don't seem to fucking understand that. The issue is not that somebody's getting off to it. It's that it's being produced. I got an onion like right behind one of my big front teeth, so it sounds like I have a lisp.
That's fucking gross and funny at the same time. I thought Crystal got you a drink.
Crystal, did you give me a drink?
I thought she stepped outside.
I think it was...
But
Crystal.
I don't know. I feel they're
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice.
I didn't even notice.
They mark yes.
I just feel they can't get mad.
They can. They have the right to get mad. Everybody's the right to get mad about things, right?
Because that means because like there's dudes out there like, don't jerk off to my wife. It's like you can't control these things. Like the women can't control.
You're missing the point.
I get
You're getting hung up on the jacking
Your
off
main
part?
argument is that they're producing it and they're making money off it. But
I have no issue if you want to see somebody and jack off into your fucking head. But it's like you're taking. So if I took photos of your wife with the intention to jack off to them, is that okay?
it's not okay. But what can I do?
I'm not. You're so. It's not about what can you or what can't you do. I'm not asking. I don't give a shit about what you can or can't do.
So
I'm asking how you would feel about that.
I think it's weird.
Okay, you don't think it's. You think it's right? It's justified?
If you're taking pictures, like without her knowing.
Yeah. If you guys were out in public and you were with your family and I was across the building.
I mean, I
took pictures
can't.
of your wife.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I can't stop it. What am I gonna do? How do I feel?
It's how you feel. It's not about what you can do.
I don't know. I feel like people can just do that with their.
I just feel like if something like that happened to you, you would be super upset.
I think it's just like when people
For you to
see
be like, no, means you're.
oh, this girl's hella fine. I'm gonna put her in my spank bank. It's like similar to that, like, but it's not an actual photo hard copy. Yeah. It's them remembering
That's
it.
fine. Like nobody could tell you or ever know that was happening.
So the fact that no one knows is the better part.
It's in your head. The fact that nothing gets produced, you can imagine it. There is. That's it. Unless you're like raping, even if you're raping kids in your head, it's like there's not anything anybody could do about that as long as you're not acting upon it. It's okay. But if you're like doing something, you know, if you're watching child porn, there's a fucking problem there, right?
Yeah, I get that, but I'm just saying, I think there's a problem when it's in your head too. But yes, if you don't share it with anybody,
well, yeah, the child thing is a problem. Period.
Right. But yeah, so my thing is like, yeah, if someone sat there and they took pictures while we're out and stuff, how would I feel if I like found it on them?
Yeah,
I would be like,
you'd be like, okay, sure, bud. let
No,
me just let you go. You know,
I'd be like, dude, you're fucking weird. Like, why? Like, what the fuck's your problem? Like,
so
why,
yeah. What's the fuck's your problem?
Why would you?
So you'd be annoyed, and frustrated, and
I wouldn't-
possibly angry.
I just wouldn't comprehend. Why would you want pictures? I would think it's just more creepy. Like,
Okay, that's true.
yeah, like
But creepy can be wrong.
she's not even naked. She's in clothes and a hoodie. Like, what are you doing?
Jacking off to it.
I guess. I mean, there's a lot of people that do that. They go around taking pictures.
Does that make it right?
No.
Then
No, it doesn't.
bingo. Is there anything you can do about it?
No.
Then that doesn't make it right.
Well, cops can do something.
I know, but
about it,
just because there's nothing you can do about it doesn't make it right or
but I think
wrong necessarily.
I think people taking pictures of straight up people is just weird when you start doing under the skirt type shit or stuff like
When me and my
that.
sister were entering SAC Anime,
Like the
we walked
violation.
past these two girls that were talking to the security guard, and they were telling them somebody was taking pictures under people's skirts and stuff like
That's
that.
so fucking ballsy
It takes some fucking balls, that's for sure.
because it's horrible, but it's also ballsy because, like, dude, not only
Yeah, I'm not throwing props to it. Like, hey, big props up to you, man. You got some balls.
you got away with that shit. God damn.
Fucking hell, dude.
But my thing is like, well, because
How
yeah,
horny do you have to be, bro?
it's not. I don't know if it's even.
It has to be the process, right?
right. I was gonna say, it's the fact that you have it, no one else has it,
And that you got it.
you got it.
It's faux pas, you know.
Because, like, dude, if I saw, let's say I saw the
Those
picture,
could be underage girls, bro. It's so fucking weird.
but the whole thing is, if I saw it myself, let's say,
I mean, it's weird, period.
well, there's like videos on the internet of people like, I don't know, recording people that are like,
At the gym or something?
yeah, or in the bathroom or something.
Yeah,
It's
that's gross.
it's fucking weird. It's like,
Is
how
that-
do you get
Is that
off on
kind
it?
of porn wrong?
Because I don't think it's porn.
It is. Somebody's jacking off to it, and it's a video that's on a porn
Well, then
site.
you could jerk off to anything.
Well, yeah.
basically. But I'm just saying, like,
Fine, it's not porn, but you're watching it for sexual gratification. Is that okay?
I no,
Okay.
because I just think it's just, well, you're violating that person's personal space. An actual human being. If that was Anne Hathaway, I'd be like, don't do that to her. She's pooping. There was a hot ESPN girl that she was in a hotel. Someone knew where she was. He got a room next to her, screwed a hole, and made a camera through it and recorded her.
That's fucked up.
It's crazy. She got really upset. Or, that's...
She got really upset.
That goes without
what
saying.
a fucking bitch. Why would you get upset at a guy like doing
She
that?
got very fucked up over it.
Yeah,
and
I
could
would
imagine.
too.
But what sucks is...
How would you ever feel comfortable going to another hotel?
And what sucks, though, is guys were like, oh my God, we got to see her naked. But to be honest, it's really blurry and shit. So thank goodness for her.
Oh, so you watched it.
Oh, yeah, I seen it. Like in the articles, they showed like somewhat of the snip pictures or whatever. But yeah, I mean, that's just like Kim Kardashian's sex tape.
Yeah, but that could have already been released.
Yeah, but I'm saying people watch sex tapes. Like, there's a whole
Yeah,
document.
but some sex tapes just get released.
No, yeah.
Like,
I don't
I'm
believe...
not watching a sex tape that wasn't consensually. I'm not watching sex tapes. Period.
Yeah,
I don't.
They're
That's
not.
the-
They're not that great.
That's not the thing I'm looking to go.
I'm
for.
looking for quality.
I'm not quantity.
I'm looking for quality. I need lighting.
My porn videos have to be exactly. They cannot be.
It's
less
gotta
than
have a
30
storyline.
Cannot be less than 30 minutes long. It's got to have a full character
the
arc.
Pamela Lee one's pretty long. Or was that his kiak? No, but it was pretty long.
Oh.
I remember sneaking that out of my dad's room. He had like the tape bootleg or whatever.
There's a porn store by where I live.
Awesome. You know what people found weird?
No, I've never gone in there because it's got no windows, and that's gross.
Usually they cover up the windows.
My one has no windows.
You want to?
It's like an old school one. It's like a building that was built in like the 50s, bro. I'll send you a picture next
They have
time
the
I drive
nickel.
by. They
porn?
have a blackboard on the outside where they write stuff on.
Come on in with CUM.
Like a cafe.
Yeah.
Come on in.
I don't.
I've never been into a sex store before.
I've been with my dad. Bored when we closed my restaurant and we're bored at night. Sometimes we'd go there, not to go. Let's pick out a movie. We just would walk around. Nothing was open, and that's it. It's really weird because it was actually very nonchalant. I've done it probably twice with him, and literally we're just like,
Yeah, you really think
Walking around.
a dude and his dad are the weirdest people to ever walk into a sex store?
no. It's not. We never.
I would just want to. I just want to go up to the counter and be like, okay,
What
are
have you
the
seen?
weirdest stories? Has anybody tried to shoplift a dildo
I bet you they shoved it up their ass.
or a butt plug?
They're like, we saw a dad and his son come in once, which was kind of weird.
They bought a huge double-sided black dildo, man. I don't know why, but
That's the weird thing is, we just like, yeah, and then we leave. We don't have anything. I think it'd be weirder if
were you cool with the person working behind the counter? You're like, oh, there's the.
I think it's bad if you're cool with a porn shop guy, because it's like that means you've gone there quite a bit. Ernie,
I'm not talking about a porn store necessarily. I'm talking about like a sex store that sells like.
Yeah,
This place is just a porn store.
porn stores sell
No.
everything. Don't they?
Not this porn store.
It's just like rentals.
It looks like it. Every time I look in there, it literally looks like a.
You never gone through the curtains when you're younger. I don't know if you had the curtains when you were younger.
In what? In like Spencer's?
No, like Blockbuster or
No.
we had Awesome Video and stuff like that. A place called Awesome Video.
No.
Where it says 18
When I started
and
looking
older.
at porn, we had the internet. So
Yeah, so I literally
I grew up in the golden age.
2002 I broke up, or my girlfriend broke up with me, and I was like, you know what, she hated me watching porn, so I went and bought one. $40 back then. Yeah, it hurts.
It's free now.
I know.
That's free real estate.
Yeah, but yeah, they
But yeah.
it slowly turned to a porn topic, but I was more talking about the AI with it. And that's why I think like people like they have those movies like Her and stuff where they're dating
People.
AIs.
There was an AI that people started dating, and they took the horny stuff out of the AI, so it stopped being horny. So like, and people were like, apparently in committed relationships with these AI bots, these text bots. And now people are like, I can't talk to my husband anymore, and it's like your husband's not real.
Tell that to Wanda.
He at least was a thinking machine.
He
could talk about boats, bro. And boats are
that's a
based.
weird thing that she fell in love with like a robot.
Is it? It's just one giant dildo.
I mean, yeah, but girls don't fall in love with dildos. They like their dildo. If they fall in love, I think it's kind of weird.
Girls can fall in love with who and whatever they want.
Oh, look at you.
Unless they're animals.
Look at you,
That's a
Mr.
little weird.
Beast.
No, now I'm going to be called racist. Thanks, Ernie.
Give him back. Give him back to all the
community.
dildos. No, but like that's my whole thing is like I think people are gonna date like the VRs and shit like that. People try to date online already with people.
We're just all going to have sex robots in the future.
Possibly. I mean,
And how do we continue human life, Ernie?
like imagine my wife's not.
Yes, I've had many times I've thought I wanted a sexy AI in my head, but that's my thing, okay?
My wife's not into it at the night, and then she's like, "Hey, go take care of yourself." So you go watch a porn or whatever, do whatever you want. But then if we have
You
this,
need your wife's permission to watch porn? What a fucking...
no, I'm saying if she doesn't want you go do your own thing.
Hey, babe, can I watch porn? No, not tonight, honey. Can we have sex? No.
You get nothing.
You get nothing. Good day, sir.
But
You lose. Good day,
But
sir.
imagine having like your VR at your fingertips that already has shit loaded on it. You're like, okay. Then it gets to the point where you're like, this is just
But
easier.
then you have to buy so many more extra things.
People would do it though.
People would, yes.
You're saying no.
I
but
don't think I could spend the money. I don't think I could I couldn't justify spending money on something like that. I just couldn't. I couldn't be like, yeah, I'm gonna shell out $1,000 for a sex doll. I just couldn't do it. I don't know how people do that.
But people buy them.
What are they called? Real dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people go nuts and use them. That's what I'm saying. If we have
What's
some
the process of cleaning something like that?
disgusting.
You gotta hose it down.
Yeah.
You sit in the front lawn with a cigarette and a wife beater on, and some boxers on, just hosing down your sex doll.
Yep. Flipping it over and stuff.
With your foot, cigarette still in your mouth.
It's so weird too, because it like
Between your butt crack.
like in I don't know what movie it was. It's like it drops and like the booty hella jiggles and stuff, and I'm like, you probably could get off on one of those things.
I don't doubt it.
It's just weird, and that's what I'm saying.
It's probably weird for the moment right
You say-
before
they say it's gonna be weird for the dog. You're like, it's probably weird for the
the
dog.
dog watching you.
The
for
doll. Yeah.
Yeah, the doll's not gonna have a good time. No, but it's probably weird. Like,
It's like Toy Story, just horribly bad. Like I've seen some things.
it's probably weird right before and then right after. You're probably fucking the shit out of that thing, not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then right after, you're like, oh no. I fucked that more vigorously than I've fucked any living person in my life.
Yeah, that makes me sick, actually, thinking about that.
You should look up Mr. Girl.
What's Mr. Girl?
Don't worry about it. We won't talk about it this podcast, but I'll send you some videos and then we can talk about it on this podcast. He's a dude. No, it's not something gross. He's a YouTuber. His name is Mr. Girl, but he's a fucking loser. But yeah, he's.
Why is he a loser?
That's. I'll just send you some stuff and you'll figure it out.
Aww.
He's like a manipulator and like definitely
Weird name to be Mr. Girl. Seems like you're trolling
He's a fucking
already.
weirdo. He's like. I'll send you the cuties video. I'll send you the.
The oranges?
No.
Oh.
The French girls.
They call them cuties?
You remember that Netflix show, Cuties, with the young girls dancing all sexy like?
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah. I'll send you his video on it.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, it is fucking weird. Mr. Girl's a weirdo. He also definitely abuses like his girlfriend and other women. Like not physically, but like mentally. Like gaslights people.
That's sometimes worse. Actually, no, I can't say it's worse because they're both bad.
Everything's bad. People are bad.
Do you think people will ever consider? I mean, yeah, they are. Because people get mad at, like, again, my ex was like, you better not watch porn.
You think people are going to get mad if we fuck
People are.
Here's the fucking
No,
problem.
I'll say AI. If they go, like, they keep going their AI without
They're not
them
allowed
knowing.
to. So if
they keep
this
going
is
to.
this is a whole topic for a whole nother podcast. But if especially straight women get mad about it because a bunch of lonely straight guys are fucking robots.
I'm talking about the significant other.
Oh, well then, yeah. That's...
Would that be a form of
Depends on if you're into it or not, I guess.
cheating that...
No.
You love that VR more than anything.
Yeah,
You
but you
damn
have to,
right,
you
she
have
listens to me.
You have to consult with your fucking partner to figure that shit out. What I'm talking about, though, is if women are going to be like, ugh, all these men are fucking sex dolls and shit like that, and blah, 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 it's like... Maybe because you should have lowered your standard a little bit. Maybe you should have gone easier on some of these guys instead of like forcing them to be
Quit
like,
friend zoning people.
or like, friend zoning pisses me off a lot. It's one of the reasons.
That'll be for another time.
I was gonna say it's one of the reasons I have a hard time having a relationship with girls is they tend to ask me to do a lot more stuff than guys do, and sometimes I feel like okay, well,
Wait, a lot more stuff than guys do?
like. If you will ask me to do something, right? But I've known you for fucking ever. But I'll just start talking to a girl and she'll expect me to do all this other shit for her, and I'm like, we're not going out. Like I'm just talking to you. Like we're like we ain't fucking or anything. So like don't expect me to like crawl across the earth to bring you strawberries or something dumb like that, right?
What bitch wants strawberries?
But
What a horrible human being. Give me some strawberries. They're not in season.
I love
Go.
I love women, but I love women when they don't have anything to gain. I love people when they don't have anything to gain, right?
I think that's
It's just like
in
the
a
universe.
nutshell.
Universal truth is like, fuck women. I hate them. They
Okay.
suck. I hope they all die.
Well, there's going to be AI for you then in the future? There's
I
going
don't
to
want
be
AI.
deep fakes?
I don't want AI women. I want a non-gendered AI partner.
Just R2D2?
Just flat. Nothing. Yeah, just R2D2. Like not even the shape. No, R2D2 was too much shaped like a penis. It's gotta be less sexual shape.
Just want C-3PO?
Just a blob.
Oh.
C-3PO? No, that's a sex object, bro.
BB-8?
Woo! BB-8. You know what you can do with that ball?
You can sit on it, let it rock you.
Like the Casbah. Rock the Casbah.
What do they say?
Casbah. Rock the Casbah?
I
Or Casbar, I think.
think there's a whole commercial about Shazam or something, and it's from that song because no one knows what it says really.
It's Rock the Casbah.
What's a Casbon? Rock the Cinnabon?
It's Casbah.
What is that?
It's a song.
I know the song. I said, what is what they're saying?
I think Casbah is a place. Or it's like a Middle Eastern thing. Except for there's an armadillo, and there's no armadillos in the Middle East.
But my whole thing is...
Citadel of a North African city.
Oh.
So it's like a North African
So they're rocking.
castle.
They're rocking a church.
A castle.
They're rocking a castle.
Yeah. Rock the castle. Rock the Casbah.
Rock lobster. Rock the castle.
The Clash, bro.
I don't know why I didn't know that was Clash.
Should I stay or should I go?
That's still a better
You
song.
feel like the Casbah, rock the Casbah. I actually really like it. You like it.
It's
That's probably my favorite Clash song, actually.
really.
I don't really like Should I Stay or Should I Go?
Well, you got probably burnt out because Stranger Things used it like a motherfucker.
I still haven't seen the last season.
Wow,
Yeah.
that hurts.
Yeah.
Because it's so good.
It's because I hate children. I just want to beat them up every time I see them.
You want to beat up Dusty?
Kick him in his fucking
Fucking-
fucked up teeth.
No, poor guy.
Fuck his job even more. He's like, they're like my age. They don't fuck.
Yeah, I think now they are. That's crazy. They
What's,
seem so
what's
young.
the name of the main guy? Finn Wolfhard?
I don't know. Their
What a
fucking
fake
names.
name.
All like
I don't mind Finn Wolfhard. That just name is super fake. Also, people getting horny off the Stranger Things cast is weird.
you don't think Millie Bobby Brown's attractive?
I do now.
That's a good answer,
That's the most politically tight
Yeah.
answer.
dude. She looks good, but it's like holy shit, she's 18.
He's 20. He's 3 years younger than me.
Yeah.
I'm turning 24 this year.
So it's really okay
Actually,
for
so
you
he's
to like Millie Bobby Brown because she's 18. You're 23.
Is she 18?
Yeah. Me thinking she's hot is gross.
Well, Drake thinking she's hot is gross.
Well, Drake's just weird.
He's a groomer.
Was Drake on the top 10 of that list? I was gonna
He
go over
fucking better not have been.
before we go, because like a setup for future.
She's gonna turn into Millie Bobby Brown's gonna turn into that British actress, right?
What British?
She's the next Emma Watson. She's just gonna be in fucking everything.
fucking everything?
In fucking everything.
Oh. She's I haven't watched it all, but Amelia Holmes is pretty good.
Yeah, cause fucking Henry Cavill's in it,
Oh, he's Sherlock.
and he's too much of a video game, bro. Whatever the fuck that means.
I don't.
I love how people who play video games are now the jocks.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's really fucking weird.
It's like fucking. Have you seen 22 Jump Street?
Yeah.
No, 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he goes back and he's like, all the fucking nerds are cool people now.
Uh-huh.
He's like, what the fuck, fuckly. But it's true. It's like that's kind of how it turned. Like back in the day, I was talking with you guys about the wrestling.
Yeah, what's
like,
with middle schooler girls dating guys that also look like girls?
I don't know.
I never understood.
You know, I noticed a lot of TV shows.
You know what I noticed? Women, just whores across the board, man. They're just the worst people in the world.
Okay.
I'm just going into a woman tirade. No, what were you gonna say?
A lot of shows, like I was watching Saved by the Bell, and like,
They casually drop the R slur and the F slur.
oh, they do a lot of slurs.
Did they really?
No, I don't know.
Saved by the
But it's
Bell is
always
just throwing in
weird-
an
it's
N
always
word every
weird
once in a while.
when the girls in high school are like, "I'm dating a guy in college." That's statutory rape, ain't it?
Yeah,
And it's like so
Yeah.
common in.
yeah. I knew girls in high school that'd be like, yeah, if he broke up with me, I'd call rape, and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, damn, that's like definitely a power dynamic, and I think it goes the other way, guys.
That's and then the guy is setting himself up to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But he already probably shouldn't.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of those relationships are just bad decisions being made one after another.
Yeah, that's. I mean, but to be honest, if you're. There's. I'll tell you in a second. If you're a guy dating a girl in college, you would definitely do it because it's like. It's hot. Would you do one of your teachers?
Most of my teachers were ugly, but
One of my teachers was okay that I still to this day believe I could have.
nope.
Because she opened up to me.
Yeah, you told me that story already.
Yeah. So her opening up so much, I really thought, but I was so.
That's fucked up.
I was, to be honest with you,
emotionally opened up to me. Yeah, just soon they're gonna
well, it's
fuck
kind of
me.
it's fucked up that on her part for putting that on a
Bullshit.
16-year-old kid talking to me openly about her divorce and shit.
Okay.
You don't think that's like almost
That's not wanting to bang you.
well. There were hints.
Never hit, bro.
Whatever.
She looked at me and she was like, "Hey, Ernie," and I was like, "I'm a."
She gave me the eyes.
I'm a slide up in there, like a hot dog down the hallway.
I did go to her house a couple times.
And you didn't fuck.
No, I wouldn't do that because I had a girlfriend.
You're also I was about to say you're also a moral person, but you're not.
No, I'm not.
What was the other thing you wanted to say? You're like,
Because we're gonna talk about rappers with Donnie, and you're talking about Drake better not be there. He's top 8 out of the 50.
bullshit.
So that's why.
Where's that list?
No, we're not gonna. We're not gonna go there yet.
Wrap this up. I gotta take a piss.
All right, and that's it. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, share if you do listen. If not, whatever.
Comment, stick star up your pee hole, all that good stuff.
And then check us out on.
Take a funnel, stick it in your
Best
dick
Serious
hole, and just
Podcast.
pour it down.
Yum.
The whole bottle
That's it.
in one go.
Bye.
Fuck you.